Welcome to Smart Okasan TV, your #1 top channel for the latest updates on Biafra news, things going on in Biafra land, and the hottest trends in entertainment. Here, we bring you breaking stories, deep analysis, and the inside scoop, all delivered with passion and purpose. As you are about to watch this video, try to like, subscribe, comment and share for others to see.
Finland must back out. And their backing out is not a news or surprise to me. Did you know why? When the two giants come together, imagine Russia and America. And let me tell you, the man that is the president of America today is Mr. No Nonsense. Imagine somebody in his inauguration, he did not invite anybody from Africa. The only people he recognized was Biafra. Are you getting it? And let me tell you again, the relationship between Putin and Donald Trump is so strong that two of them can agree on anything, and anything two of them agree, I don't see anybody going against it. Because if you say you are a BRICS, Putin is not one of them #1 in BRICS. When you talk of NATO, America is #1. Currently now, Donald Trump is the president. They are #1 now in NATO. Coupled with the small but mighty Benjamin Netanyahu, only one that conquers millions. Now they are giving their full support, full agreement, full energy to make sure that what pertains to Biafra, no wonder it was only Biafran people was invited in that inauguration from the Africa, and these people, what Ambazonia, Lucas. You understand? You know, when I was watching, I was wondering, I was imagining, why is it that even our president Tinubu was not there and was not even invited as a giant of Africa, as we call ourselves or as we regard ourselves? Do you see that the Africa have lost their image, their integrity? You understand? So no wonder these people have come now. These people will invite for this inauguration. I have to look into the matter now. These people are invited to this inauguration of a thing pertaining to Finland case with the Biafra that involve the detention and the delay and the freedom of Simon Ekpa in Finland based on Nigerian agreement with Finland. You understand? That made them to even delay. I could remember some days ago, Ngozi orabuezer came outside and voiced out why you people are still delaying this man, because he has met up the requirement, everything, that you did not find anything against him. Why are you still delaying? Why are you still holding him? You understand? So, and I believe that was the reason why these men, Donald Trump and Putin, coming together now to look into that matter. What is Finland actually trying to do? And let me tell you, Donald Trump in the first place and Putin, you know, they don't like, especially the Nigerian system of government. They don't like the way. I could remember when Buhari was there, you know, when the Ukraine-Russia war started, when Buhari make a comment, Putin gave him a serious warning that if this is not Africa, shut up your mouth. If you do talk with me, I will deal with you. And our president, as at that time, shut up his mouth. He have to respect himself. You understand? And now you can see the former aide of Buhari and the current aide of Tinubu now have cautioned Tinubu. He should be very careful on the way things he said pertaining to the issue that relate to Donald Trump, because it's Mr. No Nonsense. Imagine the two Mr. No Nonsense who hate a country like Nigeria coming together on the issue of Biafra. Definitely, Finland must back out. They must back out from every agreement they have reached with Nigeria because of Simon Ekpa. In order to delay and in order to detain him the more, in order to keep him, in order to violate his rights. And let me tell you, you cannot violate somebody's right under the EU, European Union, even under NATO, which the British are involved. You understand? You don't violate people's rights, which the Finland too belong. EU. Even under NATO too. Finland too, they joined NATO 2021. So, based on these two parties now, which they are involved but they enjoy, they know that they are part of it. So you must not violate human rights. So they must not support or partner with Nigeria to violate people's rights. So that's why both of them are coming now, smoking, trying to tell them they should deal with that matter decisively the way it should, not in the way Nigeria wants it. Irrespective of whatsoever they stand to get from Nigeria, they must not violate its fundamental rights. So they must not. So definitely Finland need to back out.
But what do you think could be wrong as regards is delay? You know, Simon Ekpa's delay. You know, them. You know, Finland.
Yes. No.
Because since the other 6 persons have been freed. So
have
what?
Been freed, yes.
So what do you think is keeping him in the dark and in the, what I call it, the dungeon or the?
I have two things here. Number one, the same thing that is scaring them is the same thing that is scaring Nigeria in the case of Mazen Namdekano. They are scared. They are very, very scared of him. Why did I say so? Because they have seen what he has been able to achieve within the space of some months. And nobody knows if he should be given that opportunity again, allow him, free him now. You don't know how he will do. They are scared of it. And likewise, what is playing against Mazen Namdekano in Nigeria here, why they don't want to free him? He didn't commit crime. You understand? They knows that he didn't commit crime. He has not gone against the constitution. But they are scared that if person like this, if they should free him, remember what the Northern said, that once you free Mazen Namdekano, because the other one say once you free Mazen Namdekano, you have free the Igbos. So likewise, free Simon Ekpa will definitely scatter everything that Nigeria has spent or which they have given to Finland, or the relationship they have, their loss which they are trying to build or they have built there, that warranted their foreign minister, the ambassador, to visit Nigeria. Are you getting it? So all those things will automatically cut off because Simon Ekpa is not ready and is not willing, and he can never come and do what? To partner with the criminals, to partner with the people that don't have value to humanity, to partner with people that don't have respect to their citizens, even to their constitution. So that's why he stood firm to make sure that Biafra stand. He stood firm. He refused to collect anything, any dime from Nigerian government to make sure that Nigeria is Nigeria free the Biafrans, and the Biafrans is totally and completely free from the marginalization of Nigeria. You understand? So now they are looking at it in the angle of this woman is going diplomatically. But as soon as Simon Ekpa come outside, I know Simon Ekpa is a man of action. And is a man that is ready. If you say, let's go into a kind of violence or into a kind of any system you want, he is the type that is ready for it. And many people, all those military powers, military backup, military strength, military ability that, that will stand are preparing already, you know, promising to support him, then we are doing that because of him, because he uses a military way to link with them. That their love, this, you understand me? So if he should come out now to stand those military relationship with the other countries and the other Biafrans that is in another countries, you know, remember it was that time that some veterans, military veterans from America, you know, they issued some warnings to Nigeria. You remember at that time. So this man can come up now. Okay, let's do this, the needful once and for all. Once and for all. And before you know it, can see anywhere.
Okay, but we know that Finland fought in Russia before they got their independence.
Of course.
But why do you think that they feel that Ekpa is doing it in the wrong way? You know, just like the way Nigeria and Sides Musa keeps calling Ekpa a terrorist.
Nigeria is seeing it that way. Nigeria is seeing it that the way is going.
Not Finland.
Not Finland.
If it's Finland, Finland should have.
No, not Finland. Not Finland. In the first place, that was why Finland gave the Biafrans the opportunity, the audience, the time, everything, freedom. Do what you express yourself. Because we ourselves, we went through what you are going through. We understand. You understand? So the game you see Finland playing now is a kind of based on the threats that come from EU on that axis. So, and they themselves now, they are not seeing it as a wrong thing, but they are seeing it, okay, they must follow it the way it should, so that they themselves will not be accused of anything or under EU be held accountable for anything against the law and against their own law. So that when the time comes, they will bring out every data to prove to everybody in the world that they did the clean job and they have done it done and dusted concerning this man, concerning what you have said about him. Do you understand? So that's why they are still doing it, playing it a kind of politics now to hold on. But there will be a time that we hold him and reach, just like as these men have come out, you know, they will free the young man. Barney, I remember Barney, Professor Barney, you understand, of Finland have already, that is Simon Ekpa, have already said that Simon Ekpa will stand anywhere and will still win. Tabani and me, God bless you for correcting me. Tabani, you understand? So with that, that has proven, have given hope, and shown that yes, but you know, they are still using that politics on it. That's why they don't want to free him, because if he come out, anything can happen, my brother. It could go violently. It could by fire, by force. You know, it can come up with that in order to get the freedom that he wants. Okay. Probably that is what they are trying to avoid.
But we see Putin, you know, support, you know, Burkina Faso supports them. Do you think Biafra will be getting such kind of support, you know,
from Burkina Faso?
You know, yes, from Burkina Faso and from Russia.
Supporting Biafra. Why won't Burkina Faso support Biafra?
And Russia.
Why won't you?
Just like Russia support Burkina Faso.
That is what I'm saying now. Why won't Burkina Faso support Biafra when Russia supported them? Do you know what Russia did for them? Russia helped them to break out of many years of bondage.
Yeah, because I say we Russia support Biafra just like Burkina Faso.
I said they supported Burkina Faso. Yes, now I'm narrating Burkina Faso. So you understand? Oh yeah, now.
Continue.
Do you know how many years? Okay. Do you know how many years Burkina Faso remained in bondage, and Russia has supported them to Russia. They suffered in the hands, yes, now in the hands of France, and Russia came to liberate them. Now, definitely, because they themselves understand what it means to be liberated and to have freedom. And you know, Burkina Faso President Traoré is a Mr. No nonsense. He's a man that is straightforward, a man that likes truth. He's a man that is disciplined. So he understands, which many have not yet understood, but he understands it. And that is why he is playing his support on Biafra. And he knows the important role that Biafrans has played in their country development. Yes, Burkina Faso, their France contributed immensely to the development of Burkina Faso. In Africa here, even as I speak to you, you see why it doesn't joke with Biafrans. Even in Burkina Faso, he protect Biafrans. Let me tell you, as it is now, had it been that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, let's assume the one played in Kenya, was to be in Burkina Faso now, they no born Nigeria where to go Burkina Faso, to go and kidnap Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Under this Traore I'm talking about, because this man will not give such audience to them. Imagine when IMF called him to give him money, he dumped them. He dumped them. He said, I'm not collecting. I don't need it because I don't want to be enslaved. Neither my people to remain under your slavery. A man of discipline. A man of principle. So he is supporting fully because somebody supported him. Somebody liberated him. Somebody make him his eyes to open. Or that that have been in darkness under bondage for many years. Do you know how many years that France has been ruling them indirectly? Imagine you give me you say you give me freedom, yet I don't have the same in my country. You still dictate for me. The central bank of my country remain in your own country, and you are the one that control the economy, control the currency, control the money, control every resources. You know what that means? You just say I have freedom, and freedom I don't have it in terms of finance, in terms of other economy, or in terms of other resources. You understand? Putin did all these things for them to help them, and now their eyes, the young man's eyes, is open. And Putin, funny enough, Putin did not collect anything. Do you know that Putin did not do that to collect anything? And up to now, they have not given him any. I have never even asked them to give him anything. You know, a kind of regards to what he has, you know, or in return, or let me be so. No. From the mineral resources. He has never benefited anything. He told me that is how freedom should be. If you want to help a man, help a man. If you whosoever you want to support, you want to help that person, not because of what that person have, but help that person because you want to help. Because the person needed it. And when you help that person, my dear, many years to come, the person will not forget it. It will continue to play in the life of the generation of that person. And that is the message I am passing now. And I give God the glory that this man called Traore, he have come to realize that what Putin did for them is a very good thing. That he himself will extend that hand of love to Biafrans, and God will bless him.
Barbecue or make suya of Ekpa. But you can see that they have failed once more. Finland Attorney General has come out to say, I read it on the news, that Nigeria has failed. Being that Che Gumi has come out and voiced out an indicting statement again that Igbo governors in the southeast should procure arms for Igbo youth to fight IPOB. That statement is internationally incriminating and indicting. And that is what has attracted Finland, authority that warranted Attorney General of that country, rising up again to turn it down, that Simon Ekpa will never, ever be exported into Nigeria. To see reasons why they should surrender Ekpa. And that was when Simon Exchange for Crude Oil came in, trade by barter. And after they did the army bomb indoor, they came out to smile, telling the whole world that Simon Ekpa will come back into Nigeria by force, by all means. And that was just as a result of ameboism. There was no fact on that because we couldn't get any fact. We did not catch any fact out of it. Finland authority did not say so. They could not even believe. That's why quickly, when Israel started their own noises against Finland and America started promising Finland help, the Attorney General come out to give press conference. The illegal detention of Nnamdi Kanu has been, let me say, growing ripples in various European countries, even across United States of America. Simon Ekpa was actually, the bone of contention this time around, and the person of interest between. When you talk about Nigeria and Finland, globally. It's a global war now because the detention of Simon Ekpa has attracted global attention in the sense that illegally the gentleman is still in, and America isn't happy, and Israel, as you ask me, is growing annoyed over incessant, ceaseless, endless incarceration of an innocent man, Simon Ekpa. And that has risen the international questions. How come Finland, that was making sense right from the onset of this diplomatic issue bordering on Simon Ekpa and the Biafra, declaration in Finland, why Finland just all of a sudden turned against Biafra or against Simon Ekpa? But I have my question here for you. Nigeria has lured Finland into exchanging crude oil for Simon Ekpa. Trade by barter. Trade by barter is it. When you give me Ekpa, I give you crude oil supply for 10 years. That is what Tinubu has gone to do. That's why the diplomat, the ambassador, the female ambassador of Finland to Nigeria was having indoor, closed-door meeting, secret meeting with Bola Ahmed Tinubu last week, and it grew uproar, chaotic one across the globe that Finland is about to sell Ekpa. And this brought about the question from Benjamin Netanyahu, either to actually that is sanction Finland, or to go for what? Peace talk or dialogue, because Israel will not be happy actually if one of their own is sold into the zoo republic called Nigeria. So this time around, Benjamin Netanyahu is at loggerhead with Finland as I'm talking to you now. That is, Israel is having diplomatic chaos with Finland over what they tag actually betrayal of the Finnish government, that has gone many wrongs presently. Then again, Trump administration, the lobbyists we know there is Susie Willis is not happy with what Finland is doing with Nigeria. This led our romance of Finland and the Tinubu has risen an brow, that in the sense that people are beginning to question themselves what has gone wrong so late. Because actually in the beginning of Simon Ekpa of 18, Finland was positively responding, at least that they could not sell their own, one of their own, and even allow declaration of Finland, Biafra in Finland region. But today we see them turning their back on us. That's why everybody, every Dick and Ali, just started shouting and ranting so that Finland will actually surrender. And I can tell you that Finland has surrendered. They actually pranked on Nigerian country, and that prank sent Nigeria to what? Psychophancy. Because already Christopher Musa is jubilating with his other military officers, working out on modalities and formalities on how to barbecue or make suya of Ekpa. But you can see that they have failed once more. Finland Attorney General has come out to say, I read it on the news, that Nigeria has failed. Being that Che Gumi has come out and voiced out an indicting statement again that Igbo governors in the southeast should procure arms for Igbo youth to fight IPOB. That statement is internationally incriminating and indicting, and that is what has attracted Finland, authority that warranted Attorney General of that country, rising up again to turn it down, that Simon Ekpa will never ever be exported into Nigeria.
But we heard when the foreign minister said Ekpa was hindering the bilateral agreement between relationship between. What does this mean? Like, do you think that Ekpa? So I don't mention that Ekpa was causing mayhem as a gas.
No. If you look at that, it was between Tinubu and that female diplomat. That female diplomat, the ambassador, is it Sienna or Serena? See, let me tell you, in Igbo land, we say that somebody na kwasili. If somebody na kwasili, meaning you are amiable. Tinubu and that woman, they're just doing ameboism. And the Tinubu was trying to bribe the woman into convincing her government, Finland government, to see reasons why they should surrender Ekpa. And that was when Simon exchange for crude oil came in, trade by barter. And after they did the amebo indoor, they came out to smile, telling the whole world that Simon Ekpa will come back into Nigeria by force, by all means. And that was just as a result of ameboism. There was no fact on that. because we couldn't get any fat. We did not catch any fat out of it. Finland authority did not say so. They could not even believe. That's why quickly, when Israel started their own noises against Finland and America started promising Finland help, the Attorney General come out to give press conference that actually Finland is not in any position to sell their citizen Simon Ekpa into Nigeria.
Are you going to be shocked if Ekpa is deported? Are you going to be shocked?
If Ekpa is deported into Nigeria?
Yes, because from the way it's going now, it's as if...
yeah, I see it coming. I was afraid. Even I was not infuriated or dejected for the first time over Ekpa's predicament in Finland. But that 2-3 days ago, the way I saw the female ambassador, romancing with Tinubu, having closed door meeting with even Bianca, I started rejecting. I said, but can this be? Could this be true? Then I started thinking about the position of Finland having, had the best human rights record in Europe, in the world. I said, no, they can never sell Biafra. They can never sell Simon Ekpa into the camps of his enemy. Finland will never, ever have stooped that so low.
Thanks for tuning in to Smart Okason TV show. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to keep the intellect flowing.